welcome to the cave, Nick of Nick's Nerd Cave, bringing you a new review on SHFigurearts Choujin Sentai Jetman Red Hawk. Yes, I've been watching a lot of Jetman recently. It's so good. Start with Jetman if you haven't seen a Sentai yet. But anyways, let's get on to the figure. It says Choujin Sentai Jetman Red Hawk. He has a picture of him right here. This is Figuarts right here. Choujin Sentai Jetman Red Hawk, just in case you forgot who you bought. And we have him right here. Ryu, as he's called in the show. And there he is again. On the back, we got some poses and just like everything you could do with the figure, just showing you what you could do in Red Hawk again, just in case you forgot who you bought. And the red, and on the top, it shows again, just in case you forgot who you bought. Anyways, let's get into the figure. Now we got the figure here, and I just gotta say, this sculpt is amazing. The red helmet is glossy, but that makes sense because it's a helmet. And everything kind of has a like matte finish here, but it's very good. I love it. Everything's painted. I just love Figuarts so much. Let me get a little thing around here to show you guys the sculpt of this. Everything's very well made. I'd hardly see any paint mess-ups. Maybe like right there, but that's hardly anything compared to like some other toy companies I know. Great figure. He comes with 2 holsters right here. Not just showing what he has on the figure. They're kind of easy to come off if you like, let's say, move the leg. It's off, but that's okay because it's why it's on a peg right here. You can move it right here just in case you could do like a kicking thing. So it makes sense. Let's get into articulation now. His head's on a ball joint, so it moves up, down, all around. He's on another ball joint on his shoulder is universal, so you can just go all around like this. His elbow can move up and down, and his shoulders can go this way. His fingers on a hands on a ball joint, so you can do all your poses as well. And his chest has a swivel, kind of like, no, I think it's a ball joint. Yeah, it's a ball joint. A ball joint, so you can do. See, it fell off, but you can move all around. His leg here can move up and down and all around, so it's on another ball joint. Right here, he could go up and out. Like the thing with Figuarts, at least back then, because this came out a couple years ago, their kneecaps were kind of screwed up, but it doesn't affect the figure too much here, except if you do it from the side. They fixed that with later Figuarts though, but it's just a toy, so who cares? And right here, his foot can it's on a ball joint, and his toes can go up and down. All right, we got the figure out of the way himself. Now let's get into some accessories because he's got a lot here. Now this guy comes with a lot of hands. We got his bird blaster hands right here, so he can hold his bird blaster. Right here, he's got his bringer sword, so you could basically take your sword that comes with the figure and place it in that hand. We also got his signature quotation mark hands, if that makes sense. Kudos to the people that seen the show know what I'm talking about. Right here we have his flying hands, so when he flies and he just brings them out like that. Alright, here's the weapons. We got a lot here. And first off, this is not a weapon, this goes on his back. And what you basically do, I'll show you guys when I get to how you put on these accessories and everything. We got the wing gauntlet. This attaches to a hand. It's a standard hand, so you just put it on there. And it's in the show, he uses it like the Jetman uses it as a weapon. Every Jetman has one of these. The bird blaster, it's a standard gun weapon, and the jet hand cannon is when you combine these two, like the bringer sword in its holster state. And then you just put it on here, and it becomes a one of these. See, you can see the sword. It's really cool. And right here we have the bringer sword, which is one of my favorite accessories because it just looks so nice for a sword. Everything right here is let's focus here. Or not full focus, but this thing's nicely painted. Now, one of my gripes I have with this, it makes sense to include it, but we got 2 things. This is just for like when he's attacking, and And this is just for like his in its normal state, right here. And it's you can easily lose this, so don't lose that. So you just put that on right there. Now let's get to how Ryu holds these weapons. All right, so you take the holster for the bringer sword, goes right here. Slide that in, and it goes right there. Now the bird blaster goes right here. And you just put it right there, and boom, he's holding his weapons while he's doing something else. Let's say if he's like flying or anything. The thing is, they tend to fall out pretty. Okay, don't fall out when I want to make a point here. See, they fall out pretty easily. But the thing is, figure arts are not meant to be played with, so you're not going to be like playing with it, you know, or anything. So yeah. So let's get on to how he holds the weapons though. Let's start with the bird blaster and the jet hand cannon. Place that right there. And new figures have very difficult. It's very hard. You just need to break them in before we do that. So you basically take your weapon of choice. We're going with the bird blaster here, and you just push them in. It takes a little bit of force, but don't overdo it because you could you could break your figure. There you go, and now he has his bird blaster ready to be used. Now it looks very cool when you pose it with them and stuff. And it works the same exact way with the jet hand cannon. Literally the exact same way. Now, the way you hold the bringer sword has a different hand. A very different hand, actually. So you get this hand. You pop it on here. You take your bringer sword. You basically just want. Oh my gosh, I won't bend it. What we basically do is I technically like move his finger a little bit, and I just like get the sword to fit into his hand. So yeah, you can hold his bird blaster in. I say not the bird blaster. Well, yeah, the bird blaster and his bringer sword, and it looks so cool when you prop it, like, you know, set it up and give him some posing and stuff. It's really cool. All right, you take your his wings, and it's kind of difficult. Trying to show you guys how to do it. You pry it off. It's kind of difficult, a little more hard than it should be. Then what you do is you place it, line it up. But okay, that was actually kind of easier than when I first tried. And this especially looks cool when you have a figure art stand. I really need to buy one. And it really looks cool when you have his wing gauntlet on, which I just gotta say, it looks cool. Onto the wing gauntlet, you take that. It's a hand. It's exactly what you think. It's just a hand. So all you have to do is oh my gosh. And there you go. All you do is put that on. Okay, it's not on all the way. And it just looks cool. Like, I got it on. It looks cool, especially if you pose him up and he has a sword in his hand, and then the wing gauntlet just looks very cool. Now, some pros I got with the figure. I think the articulation is very good for figure art. It's actually excellent. I love the accessories. It comes with everything you could want from a Jetman figure. And overall, this figure is just very good, and I recommend it for anyone that likes Super Sentai. Just some cons. Some of the accessories are a little bit too hard than they should be to put on, but after that, I think this figure is great. So yeah, I say you should pick this up and enjoy these pictures I took of him being posed. Let's go, 飛び出せ ジェットジェットジェットマン超人戦隊ジェットマン夢の中から生まれた未来戦士のジェットマン
熱い正義の魂燃えろ僕